Hey guys, so here is the review for the last quiz of the year. Ooh, let me fix that real quick. There we go. Okay, so here we go. We're going to solve and get cosecant by itself. So first step, we're going to add 5 to both sides. So negative 1 plus 5 is 4 equals 2 cosecant. Now we have to divide by 2. And this gives us 2 equals cosecant. Okay, so now let's remember that cosecant is not our final answer. We have to flip this. So if I flip 2 over 1, I get 1/2. And cosecant flipped is going to be sine. So when does sine equal 1/2? So now let's go to the unit circle. So sine equals 1/2 at pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. And we're done. And remember, my denominator should always match. Always, always, always. Okay, so let's try number 2. 1 plus 4 cotangent theta equals 5. So same thing, we're going to get cotangent by itself, so I'm going to subtract 1, and I get 4 cotangent theta equals 4. Divide by 4, and I get cotangent is equal to 1. Okay, before we move on, we need to look at when cotangent is positive. A positive divided by a positive is a positive. And remember, if this one's a positive, the one diagonal from it's a positive. Okay, so now I'm going to pick back up on the problem. So I'm going to put cotangent in terms of sine and cosine. So this will be cosine over sine equals 1 over 1. And here is where we're going to cross multiply. Okay, and this is saying when is sine and cosine exactly the same in quadrant 1. So do you see here they're exactly the same at pi over 4? And then we also had to look at quadrant 3. And notice here they're the same. So my answers are pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Okay. Let's go number 3. So negative 2. Oopsies, let me push that up. Secant theta equals negative 4. Okay. So we're going to add 2 to both sides. Please be careful of that negative. So we get negative, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a 1 there, just so I will remember it, equals negative 2. We're going to divide by negative 1, because we've got to get secant by itself. And this equals 2. Remember, secant is not on the unit circle, so we have to flip it. So I'm going to put this over 1. So reciprocal of secant is cosine equals 1/2. The reason why we don't have to do the quadrant thing like we did in number 2 is cosine on the unit circle directly? And the answer is yes. So here we have 1 at pi over 3. Not there. Let me move this up. That's negative and positive. So pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. Okay. Let's look at number 4. So we get 1 minus 4 cosine theta equals 3. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides. I get negative 4 cosine theta equals 2. We're going to divide by negative 4. And here I get cosine. And I got to reduce this, will be negative 1/2. Again, cosine's on the unit circle. And if you trust me, it's 2 pi over 3. And 4 pi over 3. Okay. I hope we're having fun. Fun with pre-calc, right? 5 I have 2 more questions, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Negative 4 plus 2 cosine theta equals negative 5. So we're going to add 4. We get 2 cosine theta equals negative 1. Divide by 2. And I get cosine theta equals negative 1/2. I feel like we just did this problem too, huh? So I get 2 pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. Okay? And then, last but not least, number 6. So negative 3 equals negative 1 minus 2 tangent theta. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, and I probably said this earlier even over here. Sorry, it just occurred to me. We can't subtract or add these because do you see how this term has a tangent and this one does not? That's why I can't combine them. And that goes the same over here. One has cosine, one does not. Okay, so I'm going to add 1. So I get negative 2 equals negative 2 tangent theta. We're going to divide by negative 2, and we get 1. Because this is tangent, we have to do this. Plus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. We want positive, so it would be these 2. So we're now going to pick this back up. So tangent is sine over cosine. And to turn 1 into a fraction, we just put it over 1. Cross multiply, and we get sine theta equals cosine theta. And this tells me sine and cosine have to be equal. And that occurs at pi over 4 and 5 pi over 4. Okay. I hope that helps you with the solving of equations. I will be back for the next. Bye.